Hello, in today's video I have for you a Dollar Tree haul. Here we go. Hello you all, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to share with you what I found at my most recent trip to the Dollar Tree, the $1.25 tree. The price did finally go up here in Minnesota, but I had a list. I needed a lot of like restocking kind of things, and then there's some new products I'm trying, so I'll go ahead and show you what I found. Oh, I'm sitting on my bag. There we go. Okay, and full disclosure, I did also purchase some little mini coffee cakes that have already been consumed by me. Okay, I needed some food storage because we've just lost a few. We're back to bringing lunches. Chris is now back at the office 3 days a week, and I've been going and working at a friend's house 1 day a week. So we've been using our containers, and some of them have gotten misplaced or got left in things, you know how that is. So finally I was like, oh, we're kind of down low now that we're bringing lunches again. Like, I noticed it. So I just picked up a 4-pack of these. I know some people don't like plastic. I personally don't have a problem with it. And you know, we reuse them, and I dishwasher all of these. So these are good. These have worked out well for me. We also reuse the larger ones that turkey or ham comes in for, like larger things. So that's been useful too. So I got those. Also for the kitchen, you know, if you've watched my hauls before, I always pick up the Dollar Tree sponges, even at $1.25. You just can't beat the price. And actually what I've started doing is cutting them in half, because they get smelly after like a week, but like, because like of our water, I guess we have minerals in our water or something. And so I always like to throw it out, but then like I don't want to throw a whole one out because the sponge itself isn't like so used, you know? So anyway, and it's not just a week, usually it's like 2 weeks or something. But anyway, cutting them in half. So I cut them in half and I store them in a little tub underneath my sink, and that doubles my money then. So anyway, I always pick these up, and I highly recommend the Dollar Tree sponges. And then I also picked up these. We just needed something with like a little bit of a rougher surface for some things. And so I got these to keep under the sink as well. And then I think that's all for like kitchen-y things. Oh, okay, hold on a second. Well, I got these for the garden. I have some down in my garden already from last year that are fine, but a few of them aren't coming on anymore. So I got 3 to replace the ones that just aren't coming on. Sorry if you hear airplanes. We are in the flight path of the airport. Okay, then I also got these, not to use for the dryer, but my friend Clay Ramage, if you know him, oh, hold on a second, it's kind of loud. My friend Clay Ramage had told me that one of his tricks for keeping bunnies out of his garden was to use fabric softeners and just stick it in the garden with a stick near where you're trying to chase the bunnies away. And the bunnies don't like the scent. And he said, get really smelly ones. These are really, really strong. So I'm going to try that and see if that'll keep the bunnies off of my plants, because they're not even eating my hostas this year. They're eating my coral bells, if you know what that is, or heuchera, whatever you call it, but they're eating that, which is weird. They've never eaten that before. So I'm going to see if these will keep them off my plants. Okay. Oh, and one other household kind of thing. I do get soap at the Dollar Tree. I like this dial. I like to get soap that doesn't have dye in it, because we have some sensitivities to dye in our house, and this does not have any food coloring. So, or coloring or whatever. So that was good. So got both of those. Okay, and then for myself, for like beauty, I always use some sort of these. I usually use the Placker ones, but they didn't have those today. So I got these AIM ones, and so my dentist told me these are fine as long as you make sure you're curving around your teeth, which I always do. So anyway, so these are great for like, I keep them everywhere. I keep them in my purse. I keep them in each bathroom. You know, you got to figure it's better than nothing. If my family doesn't love to floss, it's better than nothing. So, okay. And then I just needed some hair binders for the summer, hair elastics. And then my very blonde daughter only has blondie bobby pins. So whenever I go to borrow one, I have a blondie bobby pin in my very dark hair. So this works much better for me. So I got those for myself. Okay. And then I also got, let's see, some new product. Well, I'll show you. These aren't very exciting, but we have some grad parties coming up. So I picked up 3 grad cards for the graduates that we're going to be visiting with at their parties. And then the new products that I picked up, I got these not for myself, but like I don't have dentures, but I heard that this is one way to get mineral deposits off of like glassware, and I have a vase that has some mineral deposit on it. There's another airplane. This is a very active time for airplanes. Anyway, so I'm gonna try that for that. And then some other new products. I haven't tried these. They used to carry another brand, I can't remember what it was called, that had apples or strawberries. But I've never tried this brand, Be Fruitful, and it's mangoes. So I like these freeze-dried things. It has a funky texture, which I like. I'm very into textures of food. And it's 60 calories and no added sugar. So they have the naturally occurring sugar from the fruit, but no added sugars. And there's even a gram of protein. Who knew? Okay, so I got those. That's another new product. New product for the puppy. Her trainer, we took her to puppy class, had these. And so she loved them when we went to the trainer. So I'm going to try these for Miss Penny and see if she likes them. It says Sprinkle Hearts molasses flavor with sweet sprinkle inclusions. Foppers Gourmet Pet Pantry. And they're made in the USA. So let's see. Manufactured by Foppers Pet Treat Bakery in Logansport, Indiana. So I try not to buy things for the dogs that are made out of the USA, because there were problems a few years back with like rawhide and thing being contaminated with different bacteria when they were from different countries. So for my pet stuff, I just try to pick up stuff that's, if they're gonna ingest it, I try to pick up stuff that's made in the USA. So that's why I picked those up. And then one other thing for my crafting. So, I made a DIY on this channel a few months back. It was that little cabinet, like a little pie. I turned it into a pie cabinet. And I had to do, some Cricut. If you're familiar, like you weed the Cricut decals, you have to take all these little pieces out. And so I thought this would be really useful for that. This is a really nice tool. And if it's good, I mean, these can get really expensive if you buy the name brand. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money on it, but I thought that was a cool little find. So, okay, so that is all. That is my, oh, wait, one other thing. Oh, two other things. Oh, I got myself some fluffy stuff, cotton candy, because I love cotton candy. And then I did get 2 of these, which I actually use in the garden as cloches. So you can put these on top of your plants, especially like when things are first coming up. That's when the bunnies really love them, because they're the sweetest. So like your baby hostas, your baby heuchera, baby anything that the bunnies might like, I just put these on top of them until the leaves really get going, and then so it just keeps them safe. And it's just another way to try to protect my plants from the bunnies, but it's worked very well. I have several in use in my garden. And then you take them off once like the plant gets bigger and the bunnies can do less to it. So anyway, all right, so that is all that I have for you. Thanks so much for watching this Dollar Tree haul. If you like my videos, I would love it if you'd go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.